You're watching the TC MMA
Let's just
podcast.
dive into the first one because it's fresh on my mind. It's the last one we did because it's a late entry by Cody Durden. He's taking on Matt Schnell, flyweight division fight. Let's get to it first and right now. In the flyweight division at UFC Vegas 97, Matt Schnell gets a replacement fighter, a guy on just a very short, few days notice, Cody Durden. So let's just jump right in. Matt Schnell is 1 inch taller at 5'8". He's got a 3-inch reach advantage, 70 to 67. Schnell fights right-handed. Durden fights southpaw or left-handed. So opposite stance fighters. Matt Schnell has the edge in striking. You know, roughly 4 significant strikes per minute to 3 for Durden. So that's like 15, right, over the course of a 15-minute fight. In terms of the takedowns, that's where Durden is going to lean heavy, I believe, in this fight. He lands over roughly a takedown and a half per round. So over 3 rounds, he's getting 4 or 5. That's a problem. Matt Schnell, 50% takedown defense. That's a problem. Schnell lost to Steve Erceg, Matthias Nicolau, Brandon Royval, Rogerio. Well, that was a no contest. So he's lost 3 of the last 4. He did happen to beat Sue Mudarji, even though he trailed 58 to 47 in significant strikes. He did have 2 takedowns to none. But just looking at his numbers, he's not landing a lot of significant strikes, despite, you know, his average is coming way down. So the trend is different than the average in this one. Now, Cody Durden, coming off the loss to Bruno Silva, okay, right, just getting in 28 significant strikes, lost to Tagir Ulanbekov. He actually outstruck Tagir, but lost that fight, obviously. Before that, he beat Jake Hadley, Charles Johnson, Carlos Mata, JP Baez. So it's not like he's incapable of winning. The guy is certainly capable of winning. He just had 2 setbacks. Matt Schnell seems more like this is a trend. He's lost 3 of the last 4. Even though Durden's taken this on short notice, which is, you know, sometimes a problem. I still like Cody Durden to win. I'm going to have to root for takedowns in this fight and root for the takedown defense of Matt Schnell not to work, which is hard for me because I want to see the striker get off, right? But at the same time, I got to be realistic and say, hey, Matt Schnell's takedown defense is not that good, and Cody Durden's takedown offense is excellent. So this is going to be a problem for Matt Schnell, in my opinion. I like Cody Durden to win, likely by decision. To 17-6 here, flyweight division, UFC Vegas 97. Yeah, and it's a tough pick too because Cody Durden's coming in on late notice, so you got to factor that in, right? How much of an effect does that have? Sometimes it's an advantage per se, or you can make the argument because he doesn't have all the stress of having to get ready. It's just like, boom, it's here. You know, when you got a long camp and all this, it's different. Sometimes it's refreshing for a guy just to go in and take a fight on late and just get in there and get some work. Get in there and get some work. And I think that's why Durden has an advantage. Durden's getting the fight on late notice, of course. Matt Schnell has to change opponents. So, yeah, he's ready training camp-wise, but now he's got a different opponent. So how does that factor in? You know, there's all these factors. So I'm leaning towards Cody Durden in this one.
He's gon' fight, he's gon' fight. Hold your breath till the end of the night. Last fight of call, UFC at its height. Bringing that thunder with all his might. Saying, step up, wanna fight? Hold up, think twice. Gladiator, assassin, reckless, no abandon. Walk through that cage, he'll leave your ass.